We are running a bike checkout so that people that aren't bringing their own bikes can explore the EastLink Trail with us.
We're going to explore some of the best bike infrastructure on the east side.
We will hear from community members who have really helped define and shape the communities in which we'll be riding through.
This is one of those opportunities for us as a city to finally get it right and make sure that while we're having conversations about reconciling our past, that we talk about mobility as a justice item as well. But
This time in the trail's evolution is really about how can it best serve the communities along the trail.
The point of Austin Studios for Austin is to bring the prosperity and creativity of film to Austin.
we want you to get grounded into what the trail has been, the histories of the trail, but also the future of the trail.
As you know, this trail, there's many beautiful communities that are connected to this trail and many beautiful stories, but there's also some pain.
We didn't have to go across 35 to downtown. Everything was in East Austin.
They should continue to honor this land, these parks, and do everything they can to continue to make this the most beautiful area in the world.
It took Mrs. Conley over 5 years fighting the city to get this pavilion. She was fierce, and she demanded the most and the best of you.
This was the field for Samuel Houston College. Several baseball teams played here, including the Austin Black Senators. This was a field where teams played in the old Negro League baseball days.
And there was a lot of businesses, and they really were a well-knit community, and they were self-sufficient.
Those areas have almost disappeared. And when they established these areas to be restored, the wildlife has started coming back. And so we're really glad about that.
At the end of the trail, we want to gather data. We want to get your answers of what the trail should look like according to the community that lives along the trail.
Talking about a potential solution to slow down vehicular traffic when you're about to meet a bike crossing or pedestrian crossing.
So people are marking on these maps to provide feedback on the EastLink Trail.
More possibilities and reasons to ride my bike. So I'm excited.
We are collecting oral histories along all the 5 miles of the trail, and we will be painting the reflections of the oral histories on these pillars.
We were able to start with these 6 pillars. It's becoming a way for them to express their community values in this particular space. But hopefully over the course of the next 5 years, which is how long we have this space for, we'll be able to grow into this space and really work more deeply with the communities along the trail to also hear their stories as the Oral History Archive grows.
You can walk past this pillar and, point to your street or where you grew up or your favorite part of this side of town.
Music was referenced a lot, music, entertainment, so I've got some instruments on there. Athletics, we got basketball, baseball were really important to the community here then and now. Talking a lot about Anderson High School, which is right down the street, being a hub and a sort of an anchor for the community.
Born and raised here, Zaragoza area. My family is from Zaragoza, so that was extra special. A series of first buildings here in East Austin. If you follow, it's also going in a spiral pattern, so you can follow the yellow spiral and it'll take you to different times.
The drum is a key symbol of environment. This was at one time a predominantly African-American black neighborhood. So it's time for us to beat the drum, sound the alarm, share, communicate, and music has always been a key part of how we associate.
We try our best as Austinites to offer something of value, right? To offer dance, art, music, what have you.
Living and thriving in East Austin, and they're not giving up on their neighborhood. So I wanted to focus on that, and so my piece is interactive. If you walk around this side, you can stand in front of the candle, and you can kind of honor yourself.